All right, good evening, everyone. Good evening, members of Circle 1, Group 25. Welcome to this business game presentation. So, I now call on the group leader, Mr. Pascal, to introduce yourself and introduce members of your circle. Then you start off the business game. Welcome.
Oh, okay, sir. Um, Good evening, my mentor, Mr. Stephen. This is Pascal Dossier presenting for Group 25, Circle 1. With me here is Prince Aslam, Richard Amatri. We have some other people in the group. I don't think they are present here, sir. Um, Business game, MMM business game. And the country location here is Thailand. So I'm going straight to the tax one, sir. Are you with me?
I'm with you. Just continue.
Okay, I'm going to tax.
Just continue. When you are done with tax 1, go straight to tax 2.
Okay. For tax one, the question says, you've received all the information needed in order to become managers, leaders in the MMM global community. Now you have an important task. Enter in a new country and develop MMM global there. This new country will be Thailand. Then available resources. There are internet, a team, knowledge received in a school, which is the MMM school, and guidance school, and $50,000. Then the tax is within an hour. We have to develop a plan of action for a week. Find the number of registration and deposits we will achieve in this period. Important, that's a notice. $50,000 is given only once. Later on, we should use the free resource from the system, which we generate from the system. Then, our aim here is to introduce MMM Global in Thailand. Our objective, to establish MMM Global in Thailand, to empower the people to be financially free through MMM ideology, to improve the standard of living of the members of the community, and to improve MMM Global services. Then, the first week task, with the group, we were meant to be 10, but it's quite unfortunate we are not up to 10 now. We are to introduce MMM Global in Thailand. Our motives now, our plan of action is a quick surveillance of the new environment, build MMM Global sites, make adverts on social media, radio and televisions, hosting of strategic point. Our targets now, we have target audience, which includes students, private firm owners, unemployed citizens, social workers, and internet marketers. Target participants for the week is 3,000 per is 3,000 per week. Target deposit is $3,000 minimum per capita. Then our budget, we have $600, feeding $250, transportation $400, projector, we rent projector $1,700. We send SMS to the people, 4,500. Video coverage, we have to cover the events. That's 1,750. We have to print banners for advertisements, 2,025 naira, $25, sorry. And the handbills also, $1,960. T-shirts. Hello? Hello? Then T-shirts, $2,450. Stationaries, $1,000. Hall, we have $750. And we need interpreter because the Thailand is a place. Their official language there is Thai. So not all of them understands English. So we have to invite an interpreter, and we're going to pay $2,500. And we have miscellaneous in our budget, which is $5,000. So total expenses now is $25,260. Then allocated budget is $50,000. Expenses 25. Subtract from the $50, we have 24,700 left. Hello? Hello? So I'm going to tax 2 now. Okay, tax 2, I read the question. A week has passed. You are 4 men. The average contribution of the participant to the structure is around $300. Under regulation of MMM Global, you must provide at least 30% growth in terms of participant payments, starting with the first contribution. Your task is to calculate how many new members and contributions you have to ensure in the next 3 weeks in order to enable to make a required payment to the older participants. It is necessary to write down your plans of action for the next 3 weeks under the above condition. Stated, point out what resource you need and how you are going to use them, the number of new participants and money. Hello? Hello? So we have objective. Hello?
Pascal.
Are you with me, sir? Hello? Hello?
Hello, Mr. Pascal.
I think
Sir.
we'll just go on Pascal.
Hello, Mr. Pascal. I said you should continue because of the noise in my end. I tried to mute my mic.
Okay.
Please continue. If I have question, I'll draw your attention to it.
Okay, sir. So now, objectives. Payment of other participants and their interest and capital. Recruitment of new participants to join and pay older participants. Our methods, average donations, $300. Number of participants, 3,000 participants. Situations, in our first week in Thailand, registered participants, we have 1,500. Average contribution was $300 per person. Amount generated by participants, by PHing, is $450,000. Percentage growth is $135. Percent interest of $300. Registration bonus is 1,500 multiplied by 20 will give you $30. We give you $30,000. Total growth rate, 30% interest plus capital plus bonus will give you $450,000 plus $135 plus $30,000, which is a total of $615 million. Amount needed to pay 1,500 participants within the next 3 weeks is $615 million minus $450,000. We are getting $165,000. Approximated number of participants needed to contribute $165,000 is 165,000 divided by 300 participants, which is our expected participant per week, which is 550 participants. So, assuming a constant rate of 1,500 participants per week for the next 3 weeks, we should have about 1,500 times 3, giving us 45,000 new participants. And since 45,000 participants, since 45 is greater than 550, since 45,000 is greater than 550 members to pay the first batch, then the system will be balanced, enabled, and stable. So we have strategies and resources. Our, our strategies and resources now is to encourage old participants to bring in new participants and get 10% referral bonus. Train interested members as a guider, organize more seminars, social media stability, and we have resource needed. That's internet, a call center team, a team of social media publicity. So in tax 2 synopsis, expenses on the seminar and the publicity is 3,500. Then previous balance is 24,740. Our new balance now is $21,240. Then we are moving on to the next task, which is task 3. A month has passed, and we are 100ed the same plan for another month on the basis of the results of previous calculation, taking into account the dynamic of growth, the number of new participants, and contribution for the next 4 weeks. So situation here, the total participant for the first week is 1,500 participants. Total participants after 3 weeks is 4,500. Hence, total participants after 4 weeks, that's 1 month, is 6,000. Total assumed referral made by 1/4 of the participants with 3 referral each, 1,500 by 3, is giving us 4,500 new participants. Therefore, total number of the second month, 4,500 plus another 4,500, excuse me, is 9,000 participants. So 9,000 participants will contribute 9,000 multiplied by $300, which is the assumed help a participant to provide, which will give us $2,700,000. Then we have inference. We could obviously see that new guiders are doing a great job, which means an intensive training of the guider would be imperative. So tax 3 synopsis now, our new budget is $21,240 since we are yet to start a guider training. Then the solution here, after the first month, we had a large turn up of new registration and we were able to pay up the contribution of the first week, which was due for GHing, that's getting help strategies. Okay, it's getting help. Now strategies, we encourage old participants to PH, to provide help again and bring in new participants and get 10% referral bonus. Tax 4 now, after 2 months, we have a number of participants and deposits that we have calculated. Now, we can calculate that we need to organize within the next month, a week after, to start the month there. A week after, the start of the month there is the local holiday in Thailand, which is celebrated during a week respectively. In this period of activity, registration fall by 75%. Then the task is to make a plan of action for a month, what resource and how we should use them, and right amount of contribution and participants for the development of the system. Then we have a reminder here. The weekly target was 1,500 participants. Then situation on ground now, reduction in new registration by 75%. By implication, registration drops to 1,500, excuse me, giving us 1,125 participants. New registration dropped to 1,500 minus 1,125. Then we are getting 3,700 participants. Hence, there is a need to sustain the number current participants and level for the 3 weeks left. Then we are saying 1,500 per week plus 375 instead of the earlier 1,500. It's giving us 1,875 participants. So we have 375 plus 1,875 plus another 1,875 into 3 places is giving us 6,000 monthly. Then week 5 to 8 contribution would be 6,000 multiplied by 3,000, which is $1,800,000 compared to the last month, week 1 and 4 contribution, which was $2,700,000. To achieve this, we would devise a means to intensify guidance training. That's one of the means. To present more seminars, social and media adverts. Then, previous budget balance was $21,240. Expenses on task, seminar and publicity is $3,500 now. Our new budget balance is $17,740. In going down to tax 5, our plan didn't work out, and we do not have enough new registration and new deposits to cover the costs of the current deposits. It is necessary to analyze the plan of action in this situation. What are the resources? How many participants, contributions, etc. needed to get this situation resolved? Due to lack of funds, there are delays in payments. The old participants, seeing that, neither make their own contribution nor attract new members. Then the condition at hand now, as a result of the holiday in the second month, it affects it had cost a drop in new registration of participants by 75% to become 250. This drop in registration of new participants has prevailed till the end of the month, regardless of the efforts we are putting into the system. Then we are having objectives to fight against this reduction in bringing in new participants. So strategic planning now to resolve issues. Resources needed to resolve issues. Increase the number of participants to make contribution to sustain the system. Since registering 1,875 participants wasn't successful, hence, we assume that the 700 participants registered for the second month, we were able to get 375 plus 700 into 3 places, that's the 3 months, is giving us 2,475 new participants. Hence, we have deficit of 6,000 minus 275 participants is giving us 3,425 participants, or contribution rather, made by 2,475 participants. So, situation at hand now, bearing in mind that we are running low on our budget, so we can't afford money for intensive plan, but instead increase the manpower. So there is need to get new participants, and due to the lack of funds to pay our old participants their 30% MAVRO and other bonuses, we delay payment to watch if there will be a new registration of participants coming in. Then there is methodology towards this. To achieve this, we will employ the following strategies. Existing guidance should organize an emergency seminar to address the panic in the system, laying emphasis on the ideology of MMM Global. Launching a guidance school program in Thailand where new guidance manager will be trained to help train others on how to keep the system healthy, which by continuous PHing and GH and manage panic situation of any kind. With few days delay in GH, payment in GH in getting help, payment to allow more PHing to be done. Increasing publicity through social media and promoting financial freedom, intensifying awareness campaigns more strongly. Also, we need to cover more states and regions within the shortest time possible. So here we have previous budget balance of $17,740. Task, seminar and publicity is $1,500. Our new budget now is $16,240. Moving down to tax 6. Tax 6 says during this month's delay in payments, during this month's delay in payments increased to 7 days. Referral activity is almost reduced to 0. The old members do not attract anyone and do not make contributions to. In virtue of these situations, a pause mode is implemented in all the old MAVRO. A pause mode is now implemented in which all the MAVROs are frozen and will be available for withdrawal when the situation will be right itself. New deposits grow as per old conditions. Make your plan. The task now is we make our plans of action for another month. Resource contributions and members, etc. So moving on with this task, with the situation at hand now. So with referral activities dropping to zero means no new participants is being registered. No PH. However, the trained guiders were able to bring in 5,000 new participants with an average of $300 PH. So, which then reduced the number of participants needed from 3,525 to 2,825 participants, thereby reducing the total amount needed to 847,500. So participants needed now is 2,825 participants. Total amount needed is $847,500. But this effort was not enough to salvage the entire situation, hence extending the pause. Extending the pause now is the only alternative here. However, since fresh deposits are not frozen, fresh testimonials of Mavro growth will keep the hope of old members alive. Since their Mavro is frozen, and it will further instill confidence in them. Because of the belief that making new pledge, that is PH, providing help, will unfreeze their account. Fresh testimonials from old members who have written letters of happiness and had benefited will also bring fresh members and negate bad and unhealthy publicity about MMM in Thailand. Objectives. As pause made is inevitable, members should be adequately guided about the pause mode and how it can be overturned. Increase MMM awareness in the remote parts of the country. Then we have a methodology here. The use of the testimonial and letter of happiness written by the 100 new participants who behaved and behaves as seen on the MMM Thailand website will soon bring a ray of hope to the old participants and make them trust in the system again. Inform guidance that Mavro or new deposits are not frozen, so they should be encouraged to bring in more participants. Then continue to hold seminars and new venues. Renovate banners and make new handbills. Then previous budget here, we have a balance of $16,240. Cost of operation is $1,500. Our new budget here is $14,759. So we are now moving to tax 7. Tax 7 says, your efforts have been insufficient to reverse the situation. A restart took place. Old Mavros are removed. We start to work from the beginning. Serious negative impact of the members and unfavorable responses. 1 or 2 negative articles in the mass media, and we have to make a fresh start in such condition. A plan of action under specified condition for a month. Situation here now is to restart the system. And our objective is to reintroduce MMM, especially in another part of the country. The city of Nonthaburi. Nonthaburi is a city which has another populated city in a Thailand metropolis, which is the second most populated. It has a population of 270,609. It has a population of 270,000. And our methodology here is to restart the MAVRO. And okay, methodology. Restart of MAVRO will create a bad reputation. Then, remember this is money we are talking about. Remember this is money we are talking about. Nevertheless, to change this bad reputation for good, few steps must be implemented. People on MMM ideology and encouraging them to provide more help than the way they get help. Do not shy away from the fact that this will make them feel sad. Organize a seminar and inform them about the restart of the system. We endeavor to provide valid answers and mitigate every negative talk. Guidance should provide help effortlessly. However, we maintain our presence in the capital through the internet, major blogs, printing media, etc. Mass campaign by our guidance and team members to other states for mass recruitment. Funds kept aside for emergencies will come into use. That is the miscellaneous. To make it possible and lessons learned from campaigns will be fully utilized, such as non-availability of enough guidance to educate the participants as the MMM community was growing in that long. Then the plan of action here. We basically need to launch massive campaign on financial apocalypse. etc. Carrying out the kind of activities we carried out in our first week of arrival in December. We will also have to comply with the media by being transparent enough to tell the truth about the present. That's the present state of the system and what led to the restart. Informing them what we now have is informing the people that system, a healthy system, and have learned from the mistake that caused the restart of the system initially. Update everybody. This will be done through print and social media. We are going to display testimonials of people benefiting the pre-restart phase of our operation. And people want to join the beginning of the restart so as to benefit first and fast. We are going to launch more batches of guidance school to multiply careers of knowledge and skills, which will help mass educate people on best practice on the MMM platform. Through response seminar, symposium, and etc. I end my presentation tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pascal, on behalf of SECO 1. I must say you have done a good job. Despite the fact I can observe carefully that your presentation was just word for word from your write-up. Supposed to be, because if truly you guys have worked together, you'll know that whatever you have, you have gotten the true ideology of MMM, and you can speak about it anytime, any day. But nevertheless, I want to, in a special way, congratulate you and members of your team for a job well done. So I'm not going to ask you a question, but my simple advice is that MMM is a community of financial aid. So here people provide help, we help each other. So it is not a bank, it is not a cooperative, it is not a money laundering or money doubling platform. So whosoever you are talking into joining the community, you should be able to tell them the true ideology of MMM. So MMM is provide help in order to get help, and as such, let us try as much as possible to disassociate ourselves from the idea of giving people when they will be matched. No, MMM is not like that. So you can be matched anytime between the first day and 30 days. So uh, it is your job and it is your duty as a guider to be able to tell people this true ideology. So if you have any question, you can quickly ask before we call this meeting a close. Any question, please? Any question, observation, comments, anything? If you have any, you can quickly unmute your mic and speak out.
I have a question, sir.
You say?
I have a question.
Please go ahead with your question.
Regards the pulse in the system.
Regards what?
The pulse in the system.
Kind of your mic. Kindly adjust
Hello?
your mic. You said what?
I said, a pulse is being introduced in the system where there is a kind of panic and behaving and
I can hear you, but your volume is very faint. You said it's a pause. Yes, please.
I'm
Hello.
talking about. I can hear you.
Okay, you said if there's a pause in the system.
Yes.
Okay.
Introducing a pause in the system when there is already panic and fear among participants. Won't it be a kind of another breakage? Won't it bring more panic to the system?
Well, are you referring to December period or?
I'm referring to it's part of tax 7.
Okay.
Yes,
Now,
that's what my question is.
you were the one that gave us the solution to your task. So I think you guys were supposed to be in better position to
Yes.
answering that question because
Yes,
you
sir.
brought the solution.
According to Sir Saki Mafruti, he said the pause in the system.
Okay.
The pause in the system will bring about stocking of the old mafus and starting up a fresh one, thereby paying off old ones from the new one.
Okay. Let me, Mr. Pascal, I can barely hear you right now. Let me just attend to your question. Introducing a pause in the system where there is already panic.
Yes.
You and I know very well that panic is not a good factor for the community. So where people are afraid due to rumors, grapevines, and some other things, and you are now introducing pause mode in the system, like the safety nets we have in MMM. Sometimes there are things that you do when it's deliberate. You are not afraid. Take for instance, there is a speculation that somebody will die on the 15th of next month. There's a speculation. So people are now waiting for the death of that man. Because that man doesn't want that issue to come to pass, he decided to pretend as if he has died, probably on the 10th of next month. Now, the man is in a position to control his fate, because so many people would have given up on him if peradventure the prediction came to pass that he actually died on the 15th. But here he decides to pretend as if he's dead on the 10th. And he now came back after that time. It will bring more confidence on that particular man, that no matter what, even when people are against him or when people have given up hope, he still came back and is living well. So why am I saying this? If you observe the situation in December, there has been so many speculation that the government, Nigerian government, wanted to partner with foreign whatever to close down MMM. Then other issues, so many speculative messages. Then now, and they had to do they predicted a date, and on the 13th of that December, MMM, because of the panic, because of confusions here and there, the high level of get help from the system, MMM decided to go on a break. Now it is a deliberate act and it's a safety net for the community. So going back January shows that the community means well for people. And now I can boldly tell you that so many people has confidence in the community. Why? Because of their record over time. So if you truly understand the ideology behind the pulse mode, you will know that it is a safety net for the community and its participants. But where people don't understand this, they may just look at it from the overview, not knowing the brain behind the pulse mode. I don't know if you understand this. Okay,
Yeah.
so because you have the ideology of MMM, you should be able to tell people that this is the reason why this thing happened. So other person might be afraid, but you that have known the ideology, how the system works, you won't be afraid because you know more about the system. So I think this will be where we'll end this business game presentation, because there are other batch waiting, other circle waiting for to have their presentation. So guys, you will be upgraded within a couple of weeks, a couple of days. So I expect you, as soon as all your tasks has been marked, kindly click on get certificates. Print out your certificates before you can be upgraded. If you don't get your certificate, you won't be upgraded. So I want to, in a special way, congratulate you for a successful business game presentation. So guys, do have a wonderful time. Do have a wonderful, go out and tell people the true ideology of MMM. So this will be the end of our business game presentation. So somebody wanted to say something. Kindly do that in 5 seconds.
Thank you, sir. It's still Pascal, sir. Please,
Hello,
Okay.
sir.
into the school with a separate email.
Okay.
So when I will be submitting the business tax now, I don't know the email I will put in the business tax.
Put your personal office email.
Okay, sir.
Then go to your profile in the school portal. Go to your profile, you will see personal office email. Make sure your personal office email is there. If it's not there, you will not be upgraded. Do you understand, please? Make sure you do that today. Okay?
So after
Alright.
printing the certificates,
Yeah.
okay, you said we should print the certificate before we upgraded.
Click on get certificate. Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay, so get certificate, that's all.
Yes, please. Yeah. That's when all your tax have been marked. That's when you can get access to getting certificates. Okay,
Thank
guys.
you very much, sir.
Okay. So please, you guys should stop this issue of